6-1, Bret. Pretty entertaining football game. Catholic Central got out to a lead a little bit there early in the third quarter, but Cedar Springs made a rally. We weren't able to see it in the highlights there because we had some issues, but they pulled it to within 7 with under 2 minutes to go, and then we had an onside kick.
I think this game really played out like we thought it was. You know, Cedar Springs wanted to control the clock, sustain drives, but you have to do that and put points on the board because of how good Catholic Central is offensively. And as we look at some more of these highlights, you see the passing game was in full effect for Catholic Central. Michael A. right there across the middle, and that's where really Cedar Springs had trouble keeping up. Now, as you say that, Cedar Springs, remember the opening drive, Jay, went all the way down, and they were just outside the red zone, missed getting a first down by a yard. Catholic Central gets a turnover on downs. Catholic Central comes back, and then they take a 7-0 lead. Also, right before the half, there was a situation where Cedar Springs again got in the red zone, couldn't put some points up on the board. I mean, that's two situations where they score there, and all of a sudden you're looking at a back and forth type of game, but that's what Catholic Central does to people. Here's the beautiful onside kick that was executed by Cedar Springs that kind of gave them an extra possession, but you're right. I think both coaches and both teams have to walk away saying, we kind of played our game plans, and folks, Catholic Central is just that good offensively.
6 possessions for Grand Rapids Catholic Central on offense tonight. 6 touchdowns, 5 of them from Joey SILVERI, who starts our player reaction with his thoughts on tonight's win for the Cougars.
Still not where we need to be or where we want to be, but we're getting better every day. And right now, offense is playing well, defense is playing well, and we got to keep it up and keep getting better.
Cedar's got a lot of tough guys. It was a good test for our toughness and our physicality this week. So it's good to win that game and know that we can beat the toughest of the tough and the most physical teams.
I think for us, it was about a matter of trusting each other. And before the game, our team message was having each other's backs. And I really do think that we had each other's backs tonight. We had to have.
And the scary thing about this, Bret, is I talked to Joey about, he only completed 2 passes tonight to Jace Williams, and they still went 6 touchdowns and 6 possessions.
Well, that's just it. 4 passing touchdowns, all to different receivers. They really had all their weapons on display. If you watch this film and you're a coach that's going to play them in a week or two, you say, where do we stop? Where do we pick our poison? And then they showed Joey SILVERI, which they hadn't really in the first 2 games, his running ability that made him so famous, I thought, last year, while he's a true dual-threat quarterback. And then on top of that, you get Nick Holloran running the football, but he's a heck of a receiver, as we saw tonight on display. Had a heck of a touchdown catch where he gets in the open field. It's their athletes in space that make them so dangerous. And I thought the key for Todd Colster and Catholic Central with this win tonight and why it was so big is every time that Catholic Central had Cedar Springs score on them, they came back with an answer. And as you know, come playoff time, that's so valuable.
Yeah, well, Cougar fans had to sweat it out a little bit here because at 35-28 late, it was tight, and that's
Absolutely.
where we start Coach's Corner with Todd Colster.
I was upset with myself. I made some bad decisions. So, but our kids, as usual, stepped up and did an outstanding job and finished the game off.
Did you think you could play that well on offense and still be in that much of a dogfight at the end?
Yeah, we knew it was going to be a dogfight till the end. Gus does an outstanding job. As kids, it's awesome to play them because, they do things the right way. They're physical, they're tough, and I admire them all for that. And so it's really fun to play them that way.
Joey, great again. Just what was your impression of his play tonight?
Well, I think preparation. I think that's what it boils down to, and you see it. It's easy to look at great statistics. It's easy to look at talent, which he has all of that stuff. But the work that he puts in, the type of person he is, the character he is, the student he is, all those things is what I'm most proud of.
To be 3-0 and have a win over a program the quality of Cedar, how do you feel about where you're at?
Well, I feel good. We're making progress. Obviously that's what I keep telling our kids. I think we have a chance to be a pretty good football team. We're obviously a long ways away from that, but we gave it everything we had in week 3, and that's all we can ask for them. And I'm proud of our seniors. I'm proud of our guys for stepping up, and it's a great win against a great program.
I know no matter how well they play, Coach is going to say we could be a lot better, but they're really good tonight.
How about how scary if you saw that highlight and you noticed number 24, Nolan Ziegler on offense as a wide receiver. One more weapon, Notre Dame bound. He was terrific tonight as well.
Yeah, incredible win for Catholic Central, 42-20.